Earlier this year, the Kamath family raised funds for the world's most expensive drug for their baby daughter. In this video, we'll cover what is this drug and why is it so expensive. So this is how it began. Everything was fine and well with the Kamath family until they realized that their baby daughter was unfortunately suffering from a deadly genetic disease called SMA or spinal muscular atrophy. And the only cure for this disease was for a whopping 2.5 million USD or 18 crore rupees. Wait, what? 18 crores? Yes, that's right. This is the world's most expensive drug. The question begs to be asked, what is this drug and why is it so expensive? The drug name is Zolgensma. It is a one-shot cure for SMA and it is a gene therapy drug. Gene what? What are genes in the first place? Genes are like recipes for proteins. So you have a set of instructions that would give you a protein in the end. However, just like if you begin with an incorrect recipe, you may or may not get what you intend in the end. If you have an incorrect gene, this could lead to an incorrect protein or no protein at all. And you know what that means. Diseases. In this particular case, the baby had an incorrect gene of a very important protein involved in motor neurons or muscle activity. Coming back to gene therapy. Gene therapy is not about treating the symptoms only, but the cause itself. Gene therapy is adding the correct recipe to the patient's cells. But how can this be done? Well, as always, we look into nature for inspiration. So, what is great at gene therapy in nature? The answer is simple. Viruses. Viruses are the kings of gene transfer. They are super good at getting into the cells, and once they are in the cells, they essentially hand over a recipe of making more of themselves to the cell. So how could one use viruses for gene therapy? First, you have to empty out the shell. This is to make sure that there is no viral genetic material left. Then you have to fill the shell with the gene of interest. Simple, right? Actually, it is not that simple. One has to carry out this process in very special facilities. First, you have to make many copies of the virus. Second, you have to make sure that there's no remaining genetic material from the virus itself. And third, you need to make sure that what is being loaded into the virus as the new recipe is perfectly correct. Baby Tira Kamath got the gene therapy and she will be cured, all thanks to a virus carrying the correct copy of a gene. Essentially an addendum to her genetic code, which is the recipe book for all proteins. So why is this drug so expensive? Well, one has to take into account that it's a cure and not a recurring treatment. The process to make this drug is also very expensive. SMA is after all a rare disease, which means very few patients in the world who require this drug. And last but not the least is also the margin that the companies would apply for drugs. In any case, gene therapy has the power to revolutionize how we treat diseases, or rather, cure diseases. And this is just the beginning. The same model can be applied to other diseases as well, and we have a very exciting future ahead of us.